Peace and balance, Gemini, and welcome to your November reading. So if you're a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Mercury, then this reading is going to be for you. So let's get into your reading. So this is what you can expect during this month. What you may be going through. What, like some ideas on what exactly that you can do to avoid certain situations, or just rise above certain situation so you can come on strong at the end of the day, because you gotta help each other. If you're good at something, I'm just getting this message right now. If you're good at something, then let it be. If you're good at something, then let it be known. Let it be witnessed. Allow that to come observe. Just come observe it to somebody. That's what I'm getting for you guys. It's like if it's something that you're good at, and allow that, use that to help somebody. We all need to help each other advance and grow, because teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, and you can help anybody as however you can help them. You gotta be smart about it too. You can't just help anybody. Not only that, but you can't. It's like a percentage. It's the amount of energy that you can give out to somebody. If you're giving out your energy, and at the end you feel drained. You feel like you're giving more than. Not even that you feel you're giving more than you receive. But some people, they just be taking that whole other way. It's like, oh, I did this, and you only give me that. So like, not even that. It's like you just feel drained in a sense. You don't feel full. You don't feel whole. You don't feel complete. Because it's like, when I help somebody, I feel so happy. And then when I help some people, I just be feeling drained. So there's a difference, you just have to know how you feel after you help somebody, so it all depends. Okay. Okay. All right. Ooh. Everybody's. Ooh, okay. Geminis. Ooh. I like this. Okay, so oh my, look at this card, the Hangman. Like, this card alone says a lot. And then we have Justice. Justice is served. So, Lady Justice and Mr. Hangman. I'm trying to be comfortable. So, what I'm getting is like, you guys have been going through this, like experience, this heavy experience that you may not comprehend, like what is going on exactly, but you're just experiencing it. You have no control over it, over the situation, because you tied up, you're tied upside down. You have no control over what goes around because you're tied up. You can't do anything about it, And there's a reason for that. It's all about seeing things for what they are. If you to focus on the negative impact of a situation, that's all you're going to see, But the moment you start to see the benefits, what you are gaining from the experience, is when you're able to move or like walk in power in a sense, and even gain more, because you were able to rise above the situation. You know, you won, you got it. But when you choose to constantly play in a victimized way, play the victim, and just look at the situations like, oh my God, I hate this, I hate it, feel, I don't like this, you're not getting the point. You're not learning your lesson. So it's like, what I'm getting from this card is, if you are to stand up tall, right, you'll be walking this whole abundance, right, that's already there. You will support it. You have all these things available to you, in your favor. But if you stay on it for too long, it's going to become weaker and weaker and weaker, and eventually it's going to fall. Eventually you're going to end up eating all of the things around, all the fruits that's around you, and you're going to have nothing left. You're not going to have much left. But it's like, you experiencing this, all that energy, right? Because you feel as though there's a lack, but it's more within this. You're able to create more in this experience, this situation right here. You have the power to do so. So there's no loss either way at the moment. Only gain. The only time there's loss is what you choose to believe. Is when you choose to believe that there is some kind of loss. But there's never no loss. Only gain. You can't, it's like, if the universe wants to give you, let's say, a palace, right? But you want a condo. But the condo is so easy to obtain, it's right there. But the palace is so much heavier. It's going to take more time, but it's going to be more secure. But you just want it right now because you want it fast. No, I just want a condo. I mean, but what am I going to do now? What am I going to have now? But what do you have now? Why can't you get more now? So that by the time this palace is done, is ready for, you already have so much you can bring into it. So again, like with this too, I'm getting like, you have a choice to settle for something or to gain more. Whether it be thoughts, whether you just stay stuck on your thought, on that one way of seeing things, or the experience, or whatever you're going through, not settling for less, or you're going for more, and expand your awareness, expand your perspective on what is actually happening, and gain the whole point of it, so you can rise above it. Or it can actually be something physical, as far as like you meeting somebody, and it's like you see certain things that you want, you maybe but then you settling for that, won't allow you to gain more for yourself, So it's a choice, man. You have a choice to make throughout this whole month of November. And the ball is in your hand, man. Any choice you make is any choice you make. That's all it is. Choice. And every choice has an outcome. Some have less outcome than other things. So you have to weigh everything, and make the best choice that's for you. So I'm getting again with this justice. It's like you having to bring balance into a situation, balance within. Put yourself in a space of trust. Trust in the process. Trust in, like the situation. Just trust that everything will be alright. You will not fail, okay? Because all is not mental, but mental plays a big part into what you perceive of all things. Of you perceiving all things. So it's like the moment you feel like you lose faith or you lose trust, you lose balance. But the more trust you have and the more faith you have, the more balance you become. And I'm also getting like the more faith, the more trust you have, the higher you go, the heavier it becomes, the more it's harder for you to keep that trust and that faith. Because it's going to be a higher obstacle that you have to face. You have to go through that will test your faith, test your strength, So it's like, but you keep holding on to your faith, to your trust, to like you're just trusting in yourself and in the situation. Stay in balance, man. The higher you go, the more you trust, the more you receive, the more you're able to perceive, So be conscious of how you're feeling in certain situation and don't allow it to, don't allow it to make you lose faith or trust or have strength, So stay balanced. Maybe y'all dealing with a Libra, because I'm getting like heavy Libra energy here, or you guys have a Libra placement, or maybe it's you guys are about to attract a Libra in your life, or have a really important Libra person in your life, that kind of play out as showing you these things, or taking you to these places, these spaces, mentally, emotionally, physically. So keep that in mind. Again, with you two, we have the Wheel, same thing as Taurus. And the Wheel for you, again, like gaining will. But with you, I'm like you rising above a situation, and you manifesting things into your space abundantly. I'm getting raw right now, like raw, or art. Maybe y'all painting like an art piece, or y'all working on an art piece, or y'all want to get into art, or you guys are doing something like expressing your something artistic that you do, but I'm mostly getting like you backed up, you manifesting big time. It can be money, it can be things, it can be people, You know, give me anything. You can manifest anything, you know, into your space. So that's what y'all going through right now with this wheel. I'm not getting like this same, just a little bit when it comes to the will and the trust and the strength, you know, is kind of like the same thing. But with you, is mostly like you attracting something into your space, you know, you rising above a situation. And then we have the death and rebirth card. So again, with that, those dualities, as far as like you having to bring death to something so you can allow something else to come into your space, you know, allow death to take place. You have to remove something from your space. You have to let go of something or someone, in order for you to like attract something new into your space. So like I'm also getting like you going within your external environment is affecting your internal environment, you know. So something you're experiencing in your environment is affecting you heavily, and you have to go within, you know, and create some kind of shield so you don't allow all that to just come in and affect your world and just recreate the world, you know, your internal world. And now you start to act out all chaotic, and you're doing the wrong things. You know what you do, what you know what you're supposed to do right, but you choose to do the wrong thing because you want to blame something onto somebody, or you don't want to take accountability for your actions. You don't want to see things for what it is, so you just want to keep doing the wrong things so that it can just, you know, like filling that void, instead of actually like taking care of that voice and filling it yourself with truth, you know, and, you know, like actually doing the work. You know, it's not easy doing the work, trust me. It's not an easy thing, you know, but it's a necessary thing in order for us to, you know, not only keep our sanity but operate well in this plane of existence, so we can accomplish what we need to accomplish. Because we come here for a bigger purpose, and there are so many things that come into our space that can, you know, like just like break us down to where as though we're unable to operate well, whether it be mentally, emotionally, physically, because we need all these aspects. That's why we have all these aspects of ourselves, so we can utilize them to help us operate well, you know, and actually accomplish what we actually meant to accomplish, supposed to accomplish here, you know, and live life. You know, it's deep, it's really deep, but just go within, like, is what I'm getting. Like, just go within and create some kind of shield, and don't allow anything else to come in and interfere with your inner reality, you know. Because I'm sensing like some dark energy around you. Maybe you're around the wrong people, people that don't really have your best interest in mind, people don't really care too much about like what you want for yourself or where you see yourself to be at. Or you're attracting people that are, you know, like opposing like your thoughts and, you know, what your ambition, your goals, your reality. So it's like you letting it affect you, and it's overcrowding. It's just this it's like a leakage of some sort, and and if you just allow it, you just keep licking into your water, it's going to turn your water black at some point. And it's like you have to act fast. I don't know why I'm getting that right now, but I'm getting like, again, with that death thing, you have to remove that thing that's coming in to just derail you. Something is coming to derail you, to distract you. It's like a distraction of some sort. You have to let go of it. But I got the Six of Swords for you again. We have to let go of something, or some of you guys may be traveling. Mostly what I'm getting is like you guys were forced out of, like, to remove yourself from a situation. It's like you didn't have the courage to actually remove yourself, you know, and to guide your own, and actually guide your own boat, you know, into the direction you need to go. So your spirit guides had to interfere, you know. The spirit guides had to interfere to not only drive your boat and take you to your destination, but also watch your back and not allow anything else to come and try to persuade you to stay where you were at, and, you know, waste your time into a space where you didn't need to be no longer, whether it be mentally, emotionally, or physically. But some of you guys mostly maybe physically, like, but yeah, like, you have to have strength and trust. Yeah, with the fool card, it's all about trust. Just trust in the process. Just let go. It's scary because you may not know, you know, what's actually down there, or what's behind, or what's in front. You don't know. It's different. It's scary, you know. But you have to act in a space of faith and trust, and know that the universe got your back. It's not gonna let you sink down low and just lose yourself, you know. You may go down, experience a little bit, but you're gonna rise above. But if you have total faith, total trust, once you fall, you're not gonna truly fall. It's just gonna be like, it's like when you want to do something, you're like, am I gonna fail? Am I gonna fail? And you're like, I'm not gonna fail. I got this. It's gonna, that feeling, you know. And then, like, as you do it, that feeling keeps trying to pop up of you maybe failing, but you stay strong in you not actually failing, and then you end up not failing, you know. It's kind of like what I'm getting from this, you know. So just have trust. Don't doubt, you know. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt the process. Let me expand more on this. So that's what y'all dealing with during this whole month of November, and y'all may be already experiencing this right now. Okay. Internal explorer. Okay, let's do that. Okay. So that's the overall message. You guys have to go within. You guys have to go within. Let me see. Let me confirm this. Okay, I don't think there's anything to confirm. I think I got my confirmation. That's exactly what it is. Internal explorer. You have to go within. Okay, you have to actually do the work. You connect to everything that is in connection with you within your world, and allow you to see what is truly there. Allow yourself to see what is truly there. Amen. You know, become one with your internal world. Master your internal world, so you can be able to know how to move in your external world. Because most people, it's like the moment you master your internal world and you face your shadows and your light bodies and emerge with all those aspects of yourself, and actually come into your true self, your true shape and form, who you really are, your true essence, you know. Once you awaken and you open your eyes and come back into this reality, you're able to operate in your fullness, in your whole potential, you know. So it's not an easy work. It's not an easy thing. But it's not hard neither. Because it's you. Like, it's literally your inner world. You know, like, it's that simple. It's really that simple. But it's hard because you're being so detached from those aspects of yourself that the more detached you become, you know, the less aware you become of them. So when you come about upon them again, those different aspects of yourself, I mean, you can't recognize it. So therefore you start to fear it because it becomes unknown to you. But it was known at some point because it is part of you. You just forgot. That's the scary part. But the moment you start to you just see them for what they are and embrace them, you'll be able to remember and not be afraid anymore. So you actually have to do the work. Start running away from yourself, okay? And that will actually help a lot, okay? Because I feel like that's what y'all, like, most of you guys are kind of running away from, is actually going internally and dealing with all those things. Because y'all know y'all been keeping a lot of things in there, like, you know, for the longest, that you haven't really truly being wanted to acknowledge, because you just been kind of getting stuck in here, okay? Because the logic, the mind can do that. The mind is like a box, and it's like once you put yourself in there, it's like a cell. You put yourself in a cell, and it's like everything else that's outside of you. You may be protected and everything, but you're limited. Like, you're very much limited. Very much limited, okay? So don't get lost in logic, knowledge, know that the mind, the thoughts, all that. No, because that's like a box. You know, you're able to master it because you're able to comprehend more of that space, more of knowledge, more of that, but it's limited. You don't get the overall, the totality of things. So again, like, go internally and, you know, just have faith and trust in yourself, trust in the process, and know that you're protected. Know that you will definitely succeed at the end, as long as you keep believing, okay? So that's it for you guys. I hope you guys gained something from it. I hope you guys are now prepared for the month coming ahead, you know. And yeah, you guys stay balanced and at peace as always, and I'm gonna catch you in my next video. Bye bye.